and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Greer. I have been dancing for 20 years and I've been teaching dance for 5 years. Along with teaching my students the basic skills they need, my main goal is the recital at the end of the year where they get to showcase everything they've learned throughout the year. To get ready for the dance recital, I make sure to pass on my love for dancing along with the skills. If they love it, then they're just going to make that performance that much better. Each week, we focus on a new skill along with the basic skills that we repeat each week. All of this would be lost if it wasn't fun for the kids. I always make sure to incorporate something to get them excited and ready to come back for the next week. Let's get started with how we started class. I always get there 15 minutes early. Getting there 15 minutes early for my class gives me time to get my music set up, make sure my shoes are on, and have my hair secured. I also recommend that my students get there a few minutes before the scheduled start time. This allows me the time to help them get their shoes secured, put their hair up, and make sure their bag's away and find their spot on the dance floor. Again, leading up to the big recital, it's all about the skills. We each week repeat the same warm-up, and the warm-up consists of stretching, repeating the basic skills, and progressions across the floor. Along with repetition, we add a new skill each week. Once they master that skill, we add it into our repetitive warm-up, and by the end of the year, they know that warm-up, they come in very confident, and they like to be able to do it by themselves. All of that structure would be so lost if I didn't make my class rules very clear. One of my frequently used phrases is, "We're here to learn, not play." Some of my basic rules are keep your hands to yourself, no running, and no hanging on the bar. That being said, with all those tough rules for my students ranging in age from 3 to 5 years old, we have to make it fun. I try to make it fun by not only teaching the class, but making sure that they get excited about it and they really love what they're doing. Another way is using memory games. I play a game of Miss Caitlin Says to test their knowledge of the skills and make sure they comprehend the terms along with them. Another way to incorporate fun is using fun dances. For instance, on Halloween, we do the Monster Mash or Ghostbusters. Finally, we're ready for the big recital at the end. You have to just trust that our students will be ready. I know that if they follow the strict but fun pattern of the year, they will be ready to go out on that stage and perform all by themselves. No assistance from the teacher, no assistance from the parents. And remembering how small they are, age 3 to 5, you have to be patient. There could be meltdowns, but once they get out on the stage, it's their true colors that are going to shine. Knowing that I love dance so much, it makes me so happy when I see parents or guardians that enroll their students in dance class. I truly think it has such a positive effect on a child. Is there any questions?
I have a question. How long are the classes?
Depends which particular class, but most classes are about an hour long. Anything else? Thank you so much for your time today. It means the world to me. And I will continue to instill my love for dance in my students while also making sure they can execute those steps. See you at the recital.